Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Well, what could end up turning into a disastrous dumpster fire of a mistake or could end up being a very smart decision by Kevin Feige, it has now been confirmed that Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is already greenlit before the series even premieres here coming up in March of next year, ladies and gentlemen. And this is one of those series that I'm actually cautiously optimistic for. Obviously, many of us were huge fans of the Netflix Daredevil series out there. It was absolutely incredible. We loved Charlie Cox as the role. The writing was incredible. The action was awesome. The suits were great. Everything was just really wonderful about that series out there. Probably some of the best Marvel television probably the best Marvel television series ever, undoubtedly hands down about that. Well, we knew initially that when they were going to decanonize all the Netflix stuff because, I don't know, they're just a bunch of little petty children or whatever like that, and they wanted to be able to control all their own stuff and want to make it their own. I don't know what reason they did that, but either way, at the end of the day, we knew from a lot of the early rumblings that we heard this series was going to go in a completely different direction from what the Netflix series was, and boys and girls, the backlash was huge, and the only reason I am cautiously optimistic about this series in any way, shape, or form is because Kevin Feige, the rumors that we heard about this was, well, we know that everything that they had recorded before the strikes had been completely and totally erased, had been completely and totally trashed in the can, and the entire team had been fired that was initially involved in the first drafts and the first shootings of the Daredevil Born Again series. And according to rumors out there, Kevin Feige's exact words were "make it like the Netflix one." So as to whether or not they can pull this off and whether or not this will end up being a good decision from Kevin Feige, we will all find out coming in March. But ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what we've got, the latest updates, and we're going to check out all the juicy details, see exactly what Kevin Feige said about this and when they expect to start filming season 2 as well. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, and subscribe or follow if you have not already, boys and girls, because we are grinding, we are growing, and I could not do that without every single one of you. Also, leave us a comment in the section down below. Are you cautiously optimistic about the Daredevil Born Again series? Are you waiting to see what ends up happening? Did the trailer get you, the little teaser trailer, get you excited out there? Or are you going to completely and totally avoid all of this until someone else tells you it's good because you simply don't trust Disney Marvel? Let us know what you think about all that in the comment section down below. And if you'd like to support the channel, please check out the links in the description as well. So from thatparkplace.com and our dear sweet Montanero, Daredevil Born Again will have a second season, filming to begin sooner than you think. Before even airing the first season of the new show, Marvel boss Kevin Feige confirmed that not only is Daredevil Born Again Season 2 happening, it's filming in just a few months. Marvel finds itself in a precarious position. The once evergreen cinematic universe has seen a wealth of bad press in recent years as critical panning from longtime fans has led to diminishing box office returns. We saw with films like The Marvels and The Eternals, both of which lost money for the superhero studio. Both of them bombed horribly and lost hundreds of millions of dollars. And guess what? The television series aren't doing very well out there either, because Agatha, we just did a video over Agatha all along, and how literally as per all of the Marvel shows and all of the Disney shows really that have been coming out lately, the ratings just continue to decline with every single episode. It gets worse and worse and worse. They are failing miserably and bleeding off fans every single time. Well, Marvel still gets the odd hit here and there. Obviously, Deadpool and Wolverine was a huge hit. The #1 R-rated movie of all time, made well over $1 billion in the box office, was an absolute blast. I loved the movie. I can't wait to watch it again. Everybody seemed to love it. Fans wanted it because guess what? They gave fans exactly what they wanted, and the fans out there trusted Ryan Reynolds and Sean Levy and Hugh Jackman to do an excellent, good job that was going to be a true representation of the characters, that was going to be a fun ride, and guess what? That's exactly what we got. And that success has caused a lot of changes, at least internally inside of Marvel, because Marvel knew there was rumors going around a while back that they fired all of what would be considered the activist producers inside of the company because they knew everything they touched turned to dust and it was just damaging and destroying their brand. I do think Marvel is one of the few things that Disney owns that actually can be saved. Star Wars, no hope for, but Marvel, they may be able to turn this thing around. So originally slated for 18 episodes, Born Again was intended to be a soft reboot for Daredevil, inserting him into the MCU after decanonizing the popular Marvel show Daredevil, which we all know about, talking about that, Wilson Fisk, everything else. The show reportedly went through multiple rewrites, with the season shortened to just 9 episodes. Disney also confirmed that it is re-canonizing the Netflix shows into the MCU. What? I didn't know that. I hadn't heard that. Making this less a reboot and more of an unofficial Daredevil season 4. Where is that at? I didn't know that. Where is that confirmation? Somebody find me that link. I want to see that. Holy cow, that is awesome. But I believe that Park Place, Montero's not going to lie to us. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. They're officially recanonized. So yes, make it like Netflix. Oh, now can you decanonize She-Hulk too while you're at it? That means the show debuts its first season in March. They'll already be well underway producing Born Again Season 2. It also means that fans can expect Daredevil to see it again sometimes in 2026. Feige stated in a recent interview with Omelette, translated by the agents of fan mail, that Daredevil Born Again will be the first step in a new era of Marvel television. Yes, let it see right. This is what he found out. Kevin Feige has found out that woke does not sell. He was all with playing lip service to all of the weirdos out there and all the guys that were into all this kind of stuff and were trying to push this kind of agenda. He was okay with playing lip service for him, but it sounds like he was never a true believer, because guess what? He's not going to burn down his entire legacy all for your guys' cult agenda. Nope, not going to happen. Kevin Feige says, we're really excited to premiere the first season next year, when we will be filming the second season. So literally in March, when the first season premieres, the second season will already be in the works. That could be very exciting news for fans if it actually ends up being good and they are actually pulling off a fourth season of Daredevil Netflix. That would be incredible to see. We like the idea of developing series for multiple seasons. After all, that's one of the coolest things about television, which, all of these one-offs and all these spin-offs and basically all these people that are just taking movies and breaking them down and stretching them out into like 6 or 9 episode seasons have not been working in any way, shape, or form. The numbers absolutely prove that true out to be. And if it turns out this show is actually good, the numbers will continue to go up and increase, unlike every other series you put out there, having them just continually go down and fall and fail and flop every single time out there, boys and girls. Because a good television series out there, like what WandaVision did back in the very early days of Disney Marvel out there, what that one did was, because it was good and word of mouth got around and a lot of people were interested in it, the numbers continued to increase. Every single one of these series that they have had come out over the last couple of years, with very rare exceptions, have literally lost audiences as the series went on. That is the opposite direction of what a television show is supposed to do. So yes, you should be excited to do all of that kind of stuff going forward. Both Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk have already been integrated into the MCU prior to Daredevil Born Again. Fisk served as the primary antagonist in Hawkeye and Echo, which Echo. Anybody heard that? Anything you heard about that show lately? While Murdock, Daredevil showed up in Spider-Man No Way Home, She-Hulk, and for a brief cameo appearance in Echo, which apparently that was like his best scene. Like he basically just mopped the floor. That was like the best scene in all of Echo. He just mopped the floor with her, like hands down. Like it wasn't even funny in any way, shape, or form. So that's the news we've got, boys and girls. That's the latest things. The decanonization, I don't know how that's not the bigger headline here than the announcement about season 2, and now you're canonizing the Netflix Daredevil series. I love that. That's great. We're going to get Foggy back. We're going to get Karen Page back. We're going to get Matt Murdock back as Charlie Cox. Like this could be, Wilson Fisk is going to be great. Like, this could end up being good. I hate to be too excited about this kind of thing, but I do literally see this actually potentially being really good. But at the end of the day, Kevin Feige and all of the rest of Disney Marvel will get exactly what they deserve. If this show is not good, if it is not on, this show has to be a hit if you're trying to recapitulate and reinvigorate the Marvel series. The problem is this is going to be a one-off over the next couple of years, because everything else that is coming out after this is going to be absolute trash. I mean, we've got Ironheart and all this other garbage that's going to come out. The same thing, we've got Black Captain America out there, Black Falcon America coming in the box office. That's going to be a disastrous dumpster fire and cost them bunches of money. But if Kevin Feige saw the writing on the wall and changed things early enough and actually picked the right people to be involved, this could potentially mean that Daredevil Born Again is just the first little preview of the Marvel returning to form and what it will look like in the future. If not, Kevin Feige, that legacy you are so desperately attempting to try to save will go down in flames. As always, do the smart thing. Stick to the source material, make the fans happy, and we'll make you rich. If not, we will laugh at you, we will ridicule you, we will make sure your viewing numbers go down every single week, just like all of the rest of your shows, and it will be exactly what you deserve. Be smart, Kevin Feige.